What's going on, everybody? A jukebox that plays Sam and Dave's Soul Man, the theme from Beverly Hills Cop, Oasis's Wonderwall, and other assorted hits from the 90s. 84 here. Yeah, I had a jukebox. Well, actually, my family rented a lake house from one of my father's coworkers, and we used to go down there, and there was this cool little lounge area where there was a pool table and like a fish on the wall jukebox that played some of those songs, and I remember other places like that played some of the 90s songs in jukeboxes, and I have fond memories with jukeboxes, and just putting in a few quarters, playing a tune, playing some pool while you're listening to your music, just good times like that, and arcade experiences too. Like how you go to like little lake house resorts, and there's game rooms, and they have arcade cabinets. Like it's not like done up like crazy. It's just some of the hits like X-Men Arcade, and Sega's Turbo, which is one of my. I really want to get my hands on that somehow. Play it on emulation or something. I gotta play Sega's Turbo somehow. But I'm waxing nostalgic. But yeah, this is Red Dog, guys. Now, this game, believe it or not, has its fans, and believe it or not, there are people who defend this game, and I think that the controls, there's a learning curve, and this is one of those weird, obscure games that not a lot of people talk about. So we're going to shed some light on this. We're going to be kind of optimistic and open-minded about it. I'm always willing to give, certain games another shot or another go. A lot of games I kind of already solidified my views, but with this one, I'm going to just give it the benefit of a doubt a couple more times. It's got, like looking at the little footage right here, it has a lot of like atmospheric exploration type quality to it, and I like exploring levels. There are times where I'm playing a game and I just stop and really admire the scenery, and this one looks like it's cool. It's got like a cool little otherworldly like science fiction type. Looks like you're on Mars or something. Looks like you're on a little Mars rover, but you find alien stuff, and for some reason the Mars rover has a gun on it, has gun turrets, and I guess upgradable weapons or whatever. Graphics look pretty good on the upscaler. Looks like the magma and stuff's kind of coming out pretty good. Looks like the physics are pretty sweet. It looks a lot better than it actually plays in my past experience, but like I said, I'm going to go in with this review open-minded, and with credence given towards the developers when it comes to their vision. I always admire or regard people's vision a whole lot more than the actual product sometimes, but yeah, you do have to kind of I don't know. I'm not going to defend this game completely. I just I want to like it, basically, essentially. So this is Red Dog, and I went ahead and recorded another intro because I do these in twos, right? And I've been playing Xbox Original, so I just kind of want to talk about what I played last night. And typically I record these intros and then I get right onto the gameplay, or I just go ahead and edit. I just do it however I want to do it, and just to kind of get this stuff together. But I'm in no rush, man, because I'm getting so much enjoyment just simply playing games, and I'm just simply playing Xbox original games right now. And I guess I'll talk about these in order of what my favorites are at the time being, but I really like Monopoly Party, and I just kind of play against the computer. I used to play with people, but, just don't. And I'm really happy about the computer because the computer's pretty good. It's challenging. I have played 8 games total. When you're playing this version of Monopoly Party, it's faster. It's the computer. It's not like a normal game where you're setting everything up and it takes forever. No. You can set the difficulty. I put it on. There's easy, medium and hard, and I put it on medium all the time. I started with easy, but then I was like, nah. I've played 8 games total, and I've won 6 games. I'm becoming more ruthless with my challenges. I typically play with the traditional characters. I pick the battleship. I like the battleship. I never really picked the race car, even though that's a lot of people's favorites. I never picked like the shoe or the thimble or anything like that. I don't know. And they got different boards. They have like a science fiction board, a ancient ruins board. I'm trying to rack my brain, but they got different boards. And yeah, it's just, I played this on the GameCube back when I knew people, back when I was, around certain people, let's just put it that way. But yeah, this is Monopoly Party, and when I found out that this was on Xbox Original, I found this at a used bookstore. I was really happy, and I'm playing Xbox Original, and I have this game, and this is my favorite right now. I mean, I can't say it's my absolute favorite Xbox Original game, but I love it. And I'm halfway done with Spy vs. Spy. There's 8 missions, and I've been watching walkthroughs online, and I'm halfway through with Spy vs. Spy. So this one's really cool. I have a board game. I have a Spy vs. Spy board game because I have fond memories of playing that at a different place that we used to stay at growing up. I've been playing through Voodoo Vince and giving it a good shot, and it's a pretty good platformer. The main guy, he just kind of has this snarky attitude, and it's a hit or miss. Sometimes he says stuff and it's really funny, but then he'll say something after the fact and it kind of kills it. But I chuckled like one good time, and but yeah, he's kind of got like an undeserving attitude about him, where if you're a little kid and you're playing this game and you copy what other people say and stuff, you don't really want to copy the spiritual energy that Voodoo Vince is really putting out there. But when it comes to just solid platforming, it, like I said, solid. Grabbed by the Ghoulies, I'm stuck right now, but I'm going to keep giving it a shot because I was looking at a walkthrough, like a whole game walkthrough, and it was 4 hours long, and like I'm 3 hours into this game already. So I'm proud of myself for that. So Grabbed by the Ghoulies, man, it's pretty good. It's an underrated, slips under the radar. People don't really talk about this one. And I've been playing Reckless, and I forgot how hard this game is. I remember it being a whole lot easier, and just like Grabbed by the Ghoulies, I got to give it another shot, and I can't quit because I really want to play these Xbox original games. I really do, and like I got the crappy Burger King games for the 360. You can play them on the Xbox original if you wanted to. I forgot how cheap and bad those games are, but I really like to have those in my collection because I like exploitation games, and I need to get into Ghostbusters a little bit more because I don't know, that's a good game. So anyway, epically long video intro, but I don't care. I just really like putting myself out there and doing these reviews. That Mighty Max review was like 45 minutes, 47 minutes or something ridiculous, but that was cool. I want to do more of those because they make me happy, and yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah, this is Red Dog. Let's check out Red Dog, everybody. Red Dog! Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's like Twisted Metal or something, but different. Little arena combat with vehicles. It's pretty sweet. Good times. Had a pretty good day today. I recorded the intro like super earlier in the day. It's like 7 hours later. So here we are. Let's do new game. Now on this one you can do numbers, so coolness. I just kind of want to play a linear story as opposed to selecting mission, but if they're in order and they kind of lock them as you go, yeah, has not been. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Forgivable. This one is forgivable. I like that little icon. It's cool. I don't know, your health bar or something. Alright, let's get into this. I'm just going to read this, okay? Okay, we're going to go to a generator and destroy it. And there's some sort of allied forces, kind of like how World War II Axis and Allies, so I guess we're the Axis, so I guess we work for Axl Rose. I don't know, but I'm using the analog stick to move the cursor. It's kind of invert. It's okay. I can probably get used to it. I think that there's a symbol for the Amiga, which is like a red and white checkerboard thing. So I'm just looking at the Land Rover. Right trigger moves the vehicle. Left trigger, oh man, it's so refreshing to have something. I was playing Reckless Yakuza Missions, and the back button was the X button to reverse. It doesn't make sense. Just make it the same button as the left trigger. Just make that brake and reverse, right? Hold it for brake and then hold it down for a long time to reverse. But you can't really optimize every game for that. But so that's some sort of screen. I'm holding down the X button. The Y button doesn't seem to. Oh, it does some sort of. I don't know. Not really 100% if the Y button does anything. A button is some sort of palm tree destabilizing agent, and yeah. D-pad does. It changes views. Okay. You toggle between up and down on the D-pad. I like the traditional view here. There's got to be some bad guys because you got to kind of learn how to play, right? So, yeah, this place is rife for bad guys. Let's, pretty easy. Kind of reminds me of those, toys you would get from those biodegradable bags in the 90s. A trash pack or something. No, I think that's like a new thing that kids are doing. Yeah, but I'll try to find a image for that. I'm very nostalgic for that kind of stuff. I remember dissolving a bag and getting a toy. Yeah. Do you guys remember Snailians? And I guess when I say you guys, I guess I'm talking to Gollum Cone because I feel like not a lot of folks watch this stuff, but it's okay. What's up, Gollum Cone? I know you're watching this, man, because you're awesome. You watch a lot of my stuff here lately. I guess you never know when I'm going to just drop the G word, Gollum Cone. But yeah, you're awesome, man. You know, just watching my stuff and just commenting and stuff. I got your. I think we can agree to disagree about MGTOW, and that is it's all good, my friend, because we can talk about video games. I left a big old comment on Heart Donor's channel. He uploads a lot of like workout stuff, and I don't know. I don't really want to watch a dude working out. You know what I mean? On my free time. So I probably need. It might not just be him doing workouts. He might be talking or something. But yeah, Heart Donor's great, man. Check out his. He just uploaded a video. He said, "Hey, I'm just having a good day. I hope you're having a good day." And I'm like, dude, that guy's just so real, man. I just like him, man. He's just kind of. I mean, his name fits the thing. Heart Donor, man. He's just he's donating his heart, man. He's just a real guy. I get no sense of nothing that's not genuine from him, basically. So I just got blown up by a bunch of stuff. I was thinking about Netflix and how I think that last time I checked, they had Casper, the movie, and I was just thinking about movies that I kind of want to revisit, because I'm kind of nostalgic for the Addams Family movie, because, I mean, come on, that movie was, like, really popular. And there was the Mad Magazine spoof on Addams Family, and like I just want to get my hands on that Mad Magazine, and I want to watch Casper, the Friendly Ghost, because it's kind of in the same vein. It's got Wednesday Addams in it, Christina Ricci, her forehead's so big she dreams in widescreen, right? I'm just kind of exploring the stages and just kind of talking. I'm not really getting serious. These are just impression reviews. This game does look pretty cool. It looks pretty cool to get into, and I think that it's really kind of cool to play initially without even really thinking about it, because I'm just kind of getting a feel for the game, and I think that's the best way to learn, is when you're not really trying to critique the game as you go. You're just kind of seeing what you can do, Yeah, I want to get my hands on Mad TV on DVD, see if I can get that going, because there's so much that I want to get my hands on, because I just want to just kind of return back to an innocent mental space, and I've been doing that a whole lot lately. Like with my intro, I think I was talking about just jukeboxes, just playing good music and just arcade cabinets and stuff, and
you know, just like little simple things. I'm trying to focus on what's good, because I think it's like whatever you rest your whatever you rest your eyes on is what you rest your intent on, your thoughts on, or something. There's some sort of saying like, you know how eyes are windows of the soul. Well, you know, whatever you look at or whatever you focus on is kind of what you focus on. I mean, that's as simple as that. Just whatever you think about is what you think about. Whatever you expose yourself with is what you do. You are what you eat. You are the 5 people that you hang out with the most. Stuff like that, you know. So just be very aware of your environment. Like, we're not just genetics, we're also environment too. I think environment plays a big part. I mean, we look at our parents to see what they're doing to you know, reflect our sense of worth and well-being and validation and stuff from. We do that growing up, and it's kind of unhealthy. When you grow up, you're like, okay, I'm going to become a little bit more detached. I'm going to see what I can do to forgive, forget, all that stuff. I'm not saying my parents did anything just completely horrible. I'm just saying that, you know, all of us are human, and if we could all just do it again, we would all do it again different. I bet you. Been, you know, just count my blessings today and stuff. Okay, people are shooting at me, but I think I need to get up there, so I'm just gonna go through this little this area. Red dog, man. You know, hey, I think when you die, you just kind of respawn, so it's kind of a cool game to just pop in and play. You know, I always like to include these little segments where I'm finding the actual file. 100% complete, all maps unlocked, start of 4th level. That sounds like something we might want to do. Let's just do start of 4th level. Okay, we just uploaded the thing. I'm not sure how to select the mission. Okay, let's try this. This might be it. Yeah. Okay, different area. Very interesting looking buildings. That belongs to Omicron, the Nomad Soul, where all of the androgynous celebrities like Prince and David Bowie hang out. If you touch the building, do you electrocute yourself? Nope, you don't. You can just you can hug it up. Hug it up. I guess you can like do something where you exploit this way to open. Yeah, I just shot that gate and it just opened up. That's cool. It's cool to explore a different area, and I think that it's kind of cool to just simply explore the terrain. Really kind of cool. Red Dog looks cool, for real. Looks cool. I understand why it's got its vocal fans and why people kind of defend this game. I just never really sat down and really gave this game its just due, you know. Are there health packs over here? Is there anything you can pick up? Yep. I do think it's kind of cool how the game progresses, because it was cool shooting spiders and stuff, but I remember getting kind of stuck in the game. But, you know, the controls aren't too bad. I mean, I'm moving the cursors and stuff, and I'm just kind of playing at my own pace. I like playing at my own pace. I don't like being too rushed. There's no real time. You can just kind of enjoy your life. And I love it. I love just looking at scenery and stuff, and admittedly, this is a game that I kind of ignore, and that I probably need to just hunker down and play. Oh, there's little dudes up here. It's cool. I mean, if you like shooting stuff like Space Harrier or something, you know, or Panzer Dragoon, you might have an appreciation for this type of thing. Oh, this is cool, man. I love little puzzles. I was doing that with, you know, Spy versus Spy. I like that game. That game's got a lot of little simple puzzles like this, you know. Make sure not to fall into the little trap. Oh, this is cool, man. I like free falling in a little tank. It just reminds me of like the Warthog from Halo, you know. Man, that ending of Halo 1 where you drive the Warthog, man, I don't mean to spoil Halo, but, you know, it's really cool. I don't really see the need for remasters and stuff, you know. Like, I could just play the game on the... I'm not big on graphics like that, but graphics is kind of why I originally played it. I think if you're playing an Xbox original game, you're probably just already set, because, like, I'm happy with those type of graphics anyway. Hey, there's a little door. Let's shoot it. Them spiders, man. Oh, man, like, how do I not... My rumble pack's going like, whoa. Hey, that opened up. And now it closed. I don't know, man. But Red Dog is definitely got character, and there's definitely something to this. I like it. I like me Red Dog, man. It's cool. It's interesting. It's cool, and the Dreamcast is all about underrated, awesome coolness. I don't know if this deserves an 8. I kind of want to give it a 7.5. And let's pick a different mission, just like something that's already been done, but just different. I'm thinking a 7.5 because I don't know how stucky this game is, but the controls are, you know, definitely learnable. I mean, you can learn the controls and just, I don't know, I'm getting kind of like a Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer vibe. It's kind of got the same, or like Star Wars Demolition vibe, kind of with the graphics and stuff. Like, the graphics aren't that great, but the environments are mapped out to be really creative and awesome. And yeah, this looks like a Pod Racer level, doesn't it? But the graphics aren't as good as Pod Racer. That's why I said Star Wars Demolition, you know? Kind of a Zuzar Vezar. I'm getting a Zuzar Vezar vibe. Can I just run over these people, kind of like in Duke Nukem Forever? I can just run them over. I think so. I think I just ran that guy over. Can I just run over all of them? There's a lot of action, a lot of firepower stuff going on. Oh, I'm trying to shoot that, but I guess I was supposed to shoot that. I thought maybe I was supposed to approach it and like change vehicles or something. Intriguing game. There's a big old gigantic question mark. Like, what's the story? What's going on? If you want to understand the lore of this game, hey man, respect, power to you, man. This is cool. I'm thinking that you probably just need to just shoot and keep going. Yeah, those arrows just mean, hey, just shoot this. Just shoot it. Just shoot it. Get out the way. Lots of action, lots of coolness. Is there a way that you can turbo? I don't know if there's a way you can use a boost on your vehicle, you know? I don't, something tells me not to go over the water's edge, but yeah. Cool premise. It's a Mars rover. I feel like I'm on Mars. You're a Mars rover with a gun. So, yeah, 7.5. I recommend because of the novelty and just the fact that this is an oddity. It's really kind of cool. It slips under the radar just so much. It's just, I don't know if I would consider this quality. I see, you know, action going over there, but I don't want to go up into the water. I like this stage. It's like an ice stage. It's great. The music is pretty sweet. Oh, look at that. Man. Alright, gets cool points for that. You know, I never give like 7.6. Maybe I should. I do give odd reviews sometimes. How about a 7.7? How about that? Let's do donuts. Can we do that? Not real donuts. We're not gonna be like, you know, going to Krispy Kreme or nothing. Okay. I don't mean to get your hopes up. Man, it's just straight fat transfer. It's like, would you want to just cram some fat into your fat to make you fat? And then some people are like, you know what? Yeah, why not? You know, I've had a hard day at work. Well, I deserve some sugar, just straight up. I just need some caked up arteries, man. Just some shortened lifespan, man. Hey, you know what? Because like the more sugar you eat later on, you want to eat more horrible stuff like meat. I swear there's a correlation between like milk products, high sugar content, and then it messes up with your like glycemic index and your hormones and stuff, and it just makes you want to eat later on, because like people are like moment to moment, they're not thinking long term like that. But if you really think about it, like what you eat really kind of determines what you eat later on, because foods are kind of integrated. Like why do you think we're like encouraged to eat 3 meals a day? That's not right. We're not supposed to eat 3 meals a day. It's not healthy to just like not let your body rest. Your body needs to heal, you know. But you know, tell that to the pharmaceutical industry and the FDA and the food industry, because they're all hand in hand colluding. You know, they want you unhealthy so you can die, and give more money to that industry as well. It's just all tied in, all Freemasonic crap. You know, satanic bankers and stuff, the Rothschilds and stuff, man, it's all about that military industrial complex, Lockheed Martin and stuff, man. It's just all about eugenics and all that nightmare fuel, you know. But there's a lot of good stuff in this world, like video games and MGTOW. MGTOW is awesome. It's the way, man. It's the whey protein, you know. Yeah. What else was I talking about? I was just talking about how this game is to be admired. I'm giving it a 7.7. I think it's a well-deserved 7.7. I mean, look at the size and scope of this. It feels like such a big game. I think this is an underrated hidden gem. This is a hidden gem. This is not a game that a lot of folks talk about, probably, but maybe they should. Maybe they need to start talking about it. Do I shoot this laser? Because I don't know. Sharks with freaking laser beams on the top of their heads, man. I was ever since talking about Austin Powers, I was kind of I don't know, talking about the warm liquid goo phase. I had the biggest crush on Elizabeth Hurley. Well, guess what? She's an alleged transsexual too. It's like, why is it that like all these people that I think Summer Sanders was suspect too. I mean, she's kind of masculine and she won some like Olympics, you know. So I mean, she had very broad shoulders and stuff. And like, I'm just thinking, man, like they were really messing with my sexuality growing up. Because like seriously, like the people that I'm not alone. The people that they put out, like famous people and stuff, like Katie Sagal, like. Yeah, I mean, she kind of looks like a transsexual, you know? Hey, was that the end of that mission? I don't think I died, but, like, there's, like, information out there about the transgenders and stuff, and I recommend looking into that. You know, I'm just kind of enjoying this. Oh, man, my reviews always end up just totally long, but Red Dog, man. Red Dog. This is cool, man. Yeah, well-deserved 7.7. I totally recommend. And I appreciate you guys watching.